Welcome to the Hold My Spot podcast. I am Matt, and I am leaving the Agora in Cleveland, cruising through the mean streets after seeing Holo. Awesome performance. Holo, and then the openers were DROELOE and OddKidOut. I didn't know the openers, but I was really happy I was there for them. Very solid, had good stage presence, which I think is really important with DJs. Got to be exciting the crowd and everything. But yeah, they did a great job warming up the stage for Holo. I was a little surprised tonight that it was not really a sold-out crowd. I was expecting a really packed house, and I think I showed up at 8:30, about an hour after the doors had opened, and I walked in, and I'm kind of doing the Pulp Fiction, kind of looking around like, where is everybody? And but it did start to get a little bit busier right before the second act, DROELOE, started, and then it really did pack out before Holo. So great show. I'm really happy I went. You guys know that most of what I listen to is emo, hardcore, post-hardcore, punk, pop punk, but I also really like DJs and EDM. So this was a really cool concert. I feel like we don't get a lot of DJs in Cleveland, which is kind of sad. I know that we have the day club in the flats in the summer, so a lot of DJs come in for that. But if you're not into that like day club scene during the winter, like nobody really comes through town. But maybe DJs just don't tour the same way that most other bands tour. I guess I'm not really sure. I normally see them when I go to Vegas, and they have residencies, and they, are there 3 times a week, and, it just, the crowds are big, the crowds are small. It just kind of depends on the day. But those are a lot of fun too out there in Vegas. But yeah, overall, just really cool show. It was, the title of the tour is the Existential Dance Music Tour. And man, I gotta tell you, like, the whole time, all the lights, everything, it was so atmospheric. I really felt like I was kind of cruising through space and time. Lots of lights and rainbow, and just really cool feeling the whole way through. It kind of felt like, I don't know, it was like in a episode of like some 80s space show, like The Flash or something like that. Just had that really cool vibe to it. So just a lot of fun. I went solo. Obviously Ethan's not talking my ear off right now, so he would be here if he went to the show. And I just vibed. I just hung out. It was just a lot of fun. So I'm really glad I went. A lot of the bands that I pay attention to on social media, they're always posting about, if you don't have anybody to go to a concert with, it's better to go solo than not go. And I totally have to echo that. You guys have now seen me at several shows where I have gone alone. I don't run into people. I don't meet up with people most of the time. So, it's just fun. Like, you don't need to talk to somebody. It's kind of like going to a movie alone. You can go to a movie alone. It's not like you're talking and hanging out, and it's not a big deal. But sometimes there's this like social pressure to go with friends. So, I guess I just don't care anymore. I'm at an age where I'm either going to do things by myself or not do them. So I always choose to do them. But anyway, awesome show. Holo, Existential Dance Music Tour. Highly recommend it. Just go and vibe and have a good time. I know this is a really short episode, but hopefully you got something out of it. And you'll see me next. I still have to do a review of the Eagles, who I saw on Tuesday at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And then tomorrow I see emo orchestra featuring Hawthorne Heights. So pretty pumped about that. It's going to be really cool to see emo music with a full orchestra behind him. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, really interesting sound. And then, so that's Friday, and then Saturday, I head out to Vegas for When We Were Young, so I'll give you a full recap on that. And that's about it, I think, going into it. So, this week, 3 concerts, plus a huge music festival. Hopefully you're paying attention for some of the content. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you on the next episode of the Hold My Spot podcast.